tourney. Hamilton Southeastern, the 3 seed in the tourney, ranked by LaxNumbers.com as the second overall team in the state. These two teams met once before earlier this season, a 9-5 victory for Carmel. There's Prosser on the run, bouncing over top the cage. And this is a rivalry renewed, a rematch of last year's 2A state title game, in which Carmel finally bested Hamilton Southeastern. HSE with titles in 2021 and 2022 over the last 4 years, having lost last season. It defeated Carmel in that 2021 game. Rafalco, a hefty lefty.
So these sticks are definitely going to be wet. We've seen some bounce shots. We've seen some shots that I think both teams would probably normally make, but because of the dampness on the field, the dampness of the lacrosse head, adjustments will have to be made towards their sticks and how they shoot and how they throw.
Rafalco shakes off O'Rourke, who lost his stick on the poke. The rebound there, the shot from Jenkins. John Pauls is out there as well as Kemp.
This is what HSC likes to do. They like to be deliberate. They've got Kemp dodging a short stick.
He gets the beat on him and ducks home to tie the game. Max Kemp. The quintessential offensive leader on this team is David Gould, the stud sophomore.
Lefty stud sophomore.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be around a while as well. Inside, that's intercepted. Heads up play by Cohen Odell.
Got 7 seconds here. Let's see if we can get one off before the buzzer. Quick first quarter.
Prosser, Luke Williams there to save. We end just as we begun, tied 1-1.
They want to get in a track race with everybody. They've got a lot of athletes on the sideline. HSC's offense is very patient, deliberate. We're going to work it. We're not going to take the first shot. We're going to take the best shot. Whereas Carmel's, they'll take any shot that's out there. And I don't mean that, and I mean that positive. They want a shot. They think they can hit any shot on the field. They're very confident in their shooters, as we see right there.
Luke Williams, another save. Not the attempt from E.B. Warren, and 2 goals against Center Grove on Wednesday. Barry, Joey Lindstrom with you. So glad you've chosen to join us today. On the doorstep for Hamilton Southeastern, it's Jenkins, and he gets home! Kyle Jenkins, prolific all season, on the board for HSE.
If the weather stays like this, possessions will be key. That could be a big goal. That could be a big goal later down on it. Only 1 goal scored in the first quarter per team. We only have 1 goal scored again, so possessions will be key. Good little move there, isolating that low corner guy on the man up.
Hugging that right post. That's how good David Gould is at just getting around, whether he works a question mark, whether he just gets top side.
Great at getting his hands free. Prefers to have his left hand, but he's pretty potent with his right as well. If I am the offensive coordinator for Carmel, I'm thinking about, hey, next possession's got to be long. Playing lots of defense so far.
That was a great move inside by Wands. Luckily, finds the awaiting stick there of Kress. Up to Jenkins once more. He rips one top shot.
That's one that Mason usually will capture.
Kyle Jenkins. Killer shot on the run. Not a natural righty. That was impressive.
It's just a byproduct of wet weather.
Jackson Weaver, unfortunately, the opposite end there of some wet weather, not able to handle that pass and sliding out of bounds. Back to Hamilton Southeastern as weather favors the Royals, at least so far. Carmel got off to a hot start, Charlie. And since we've been on the air, has not looked good. Henry Wands, bully ball.
This first half is flying by. We started at 6 o'clock. 24 minutes has expired almost here. It is flying by. And again, Carmel's playing a lot of defense. They were mostly on defense this entire quarter, and they come down and they only get 1 or 2 passes, 1 or 2 shots on offense. That's not going to suffice.
How about this goal by Wands? Just forcing himself through that slide. It is a Carmel possession, so the Greyhounds will work on offense first, Charlie.
They are man up here, so hopefully they can get something out of this. They need a goal. They haven't scored since the first 2 minutes of the game, and HSE has shut them out.
Push with possession and across GLE to Leo Prosser as Carmel continues to spin. You know, one thing we saw with these man up units, we saw a lot of them in that first game.
Saw a lot.
We saw a couple players trying to dodge, but Rebuff had that wheel going. What's Carmel's kind of plan of attack when it comes to man up?
Carmel likes to work it on the backside, and then when the ball's at X, they're going to have some cutters, and then they'll settle for an outside shot. Hopefully you score that outside shot. Ike Seidel just took one. It was a good save there by the HSE goalie.
Luke Williams continuing to impress. This season, the junior stepping in for Colin Kreckler, who had a storied career at Hamilton Southeastern. Couple state titles to his name.
Now playing at one of Carmel's signatures has been an aggressive defense.
Henry Wands once again saw a little bully ball first. This time he's down the alley.
I was getting ready to go somewhere with that one.
And he
so
quickly.
The point I was trying to make was, and they're a bully on defense. HSE wants to be methodical on offense, and you can't sit back just like that. You can't sit back, let them dictate to you what you want to do. Carmel's got to find
working against Dylan O'Rourke. That's a tall order. Future Bellarmine Knight going to play for Andy Whitley down in Louisville. Just a junior is O'Rourke, so Hamilton Southeastern happy to still have him. Inside, Rafalco lost the ball. Picked up by Williams. Clearing is going to be a huge factor today. We haven't seen too much trouble yet. Mason Wright off to O'Rourke. HSE's got to go. Down the alley goes Kress against Brock Rose. Defense for Carmel getting a little tired on this possession maybe. Paul's inside. Kemp. Nobody home for Carmel, and he scores. Max Kemp second. He is one of 3 goal scorers for Hamilton Southeastern, each of them with 2. He joins Henry Wands and Kyle Jenkins. Doesn't look like the same Carmel team that we're used to this year.
Possession on the other end.
No doubt. O'Rourke likes to toy with the shorty a little bit, and he's back out there with one. Shot wide for John Pauls. Inside, O'Rourke! Maybe you ought to get used to the shorty. Pretty effective as number 1.
Hopefully in the replay we can see, if we watch, all of Carmel's hips are facing the end line. Nobody has their hips facing where the shooter may or may not be, so they're just out of position. They've turned their back, and the guy's just stepping into space. See, they're coming out on a late approach, which means they had to switch their hips there.
And the Royals are taking full advantage of Carmel's mistakes. Cole Roseman, though, trying to change that quickly. He's on the run. One more pass. Carmel answers. Leo Prosser, his first goal of the day, had the assist to Steidel earlier. And you see Cole Roseman trotting back out of your screen. It's because he's already ready for the next faceoff. They're not going to bat an eye. Rafalco with a key GB. Prosser.
The face dodge rolls it out. He's double teamed right now. Keep the ball hot. You guys might be able to find something before they can recover.
Going to join O'Rourke, or O'Rourke will join him at Bellarmine. Prosser next year headed to Bellarmine. But this time, Carmel scores. Back to back, it's Evan Coulter on this occasion.
A little bit of momentum swing. Here we see Cole Roseman running out, get ready to go. Nick Weber's back at the faceoff X.
There you go. That answers our question. So easily trying to maybe just get some fresh legs or O'Rourke momentum after that goal.
Indiana.
Very nice. Prosser inside. Good look at a score.
Brock Rose.
Brock Rose. Gritty, not pretty, huh?
Hey, goal's a goal, right? Minutes ago, Carmel's picked up some juice. And it's because they played more like themselves. They played like a team. They've slid together on defense. They moved the ball on offense.
Prosser off the pick from Rose. Rafalco going to work back top side. They'll find Coulter awaiting. Coulter down the alley. Luke Williams a save. Right back to Coulter. It is finally picked up by Hamilton Southeastern, but it's blocked by Coulter again. Greyhounds scoop it. And a timeout for Keith Allen.
Back and forth, and you're going to see that. I think sometimes in Indiana, we see a team gets in the lead and nobody really fights back. Carmel's a team that's going to fight back. They want to have their runs go their way.
O'Rourke picking the pocket of Charlie Rafalco. It's what he does best. He's been so good. The big impact in their state title game his freshman year. HSE responds. David Gould's on the board. And they double the lead once again.
So we got a fast break push in transition here.
Are they saying there's no goal, though? Check this replay out. No, they're saying that it's a good goal.
There's a conduct foul after.
Okay, so no face-off.
No face-off. Correct. We'll figure it out.
Currently 8-4.
Goal.
You hear the roar of the crowd saying, no goal? No. Okay, there was a goal. That one just getting by on the side there for Luke Williams. Ike Steidel catching up to it first. That's swag.
Bet you they're wet, though.
Yeah. I'm going to be thankful to get some dry ones on there. Here's Prosser, back behind cage to Steidel. Nice job by Dalton Fertig on that defensive effort. Save Williams.
1 minute left in the third quarter. 1 minute.
The impact of Brody Carlson and Dalton Fertig being felt here for Hamilton Southeastern. Braden Myers pirouetting through the defense of Carmel. This is going to be a penalty. The goal you missed was
the first one.
The first one for Carmel, yep. O'Rourke back with the shorty.
There's one penalty release.
Huge hit!
There's the flag.
That's going to be a Cohen Odell penalty. He's licking his chops, ready for the big thump off the penalty kill. And off to Kane Shelburne. He's been big in the playoff push for Carmel this season.
So good job of Carmel's defense and Carmel's offense.
Oh, Prosser off the crossbar and out.
They are even now. The penalty has expired. So now you can get back to work. You're short on time here. You can't be too selfish.
Oh, right in
take
the
a shot like that.
Right in the cross of Williams, and offside is the penalty on
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hamilton Southeastern. That's at least what the
There's 7 guys.
Clay Doty. Oh, there was 7. Okay.
1, 2, 3 right there going off.
Yeah.
There's still 4 guys out there.
Boy, Steidel had a great velocity on that shot. Soon forget, because it brought everyone together and the vibes were pretty excellent going into today. You could see that in their play so far.
Coach Busy runs a relationship-based team, as all most teams are, but he puts a lot of emphasis on these guys playing together, on earning the title to be an HSC Royal. He wants them to play not just for themselves, but for each other.
Intercepted, and that's a goal for HSC. David Gould, the man on the spot. The stud sophomore continues to impress. And the Royals jump out by 5. Talk about quintessential leaders in the HSE program. The number 4 holds a pretty special place in the Hamilton Southeastern Royal program and donning that jersey this season.
Cole Roseman with a face-off
Special
win.
player. Yeah, could Carmel respond? Nick Weber, trail check. Luke Williams, he gets bounced around and takes a tumble here too. Roseman a little extra something on that hit, or at least a little bit late.
I think HSE called for a timeout there.
So they'll get it for sure because Williams maintained possession regardless. And that'll wedge us into a timeout as well. 9-4 Hamilton Southeastern when we come back. The 2A state title game. We saw Evansville Memorial in its first state title appearance in Class 1A. Already win today. Here's Leo Prosser off the turnover in transition, and he scores. Four-time state champions. It was 8 years before they had won one last season.
HSE is being really patient here, trying to eat some clock off.
Huge shot, it's John Pauls. And the Pope helps HSE reach 10.
Let's take a look here at this replay. That's a great goal, great off-ball movement. I mentioned it earlier, Carmel can't get watching the fireworks here. Let's see what we get. Josh Goodspeed got caught.
Back to Rose. Rose gets lit up. Prosser scores! A hat trick for Prosser. Rose is still down. Carmel gets its 6th goal.
Here's hope that Brock Rose is okay. He is a dynamo for that team. Willing to do whatever. The trainer's out. They're helping him off. I hope that he is okay. Let's see how this penalty is called. And if I'm Coach Allen, I'm expecting the max here, and if he doesn't get it, legal body check, targeting the head, 2 minutes, full time.
Hammonds guarding Kemp with Alderman creeping. Kemp got a free lane. Kemp outside. Good speed. Up to Alderman. Oh, he's gassed. Kind of worked out to Kress. Kress, a great check. Alderman scoops it up. Williams save. Off to Dylan O'Rourke. Now it's HSE in the run. O'Rourke, a trail check.
Great
that was beautiful by Cohen Odell.
Hustle play. I don't think Carmel's going to get any goals out of this 2-man up scenario here.
Good speed. Crosses midfield. Here comes Carmel.
They're offsides.
They sure are.
Carmel's offsides. I'm sure that's not the clear. I'm sure that's not the clear they've worked on all year to have a guy be offsides.
Comes up in little key moments in which Keith Allen talked about it. We're going to have to be dialed in on every single phase of the game, clearing being one of the more important parts. Hamilton Southeastern takes pride in its ride as well. Henry Wands, open net, save Buttery.
I think Carmel's trying to do an impromptu 10-man ride. It's a risk.
Huser. Carmel just trying to generate a chance. Hamilton Southeastern not letting them. It's Brody Carlson in his return. Against Cathedral, he was huge in defense. Didn't get to play against a bitter rival last time these two foes went at it. He's a big piece as a senior that needed to come back.
30 seconds here. A coaching colleague of mine would say that the banks are closing. I credit him for some of these nifty little sayings that have been going out there, but good effort here by HSE. Carmel's trying to get now Carmel's just playing for pride here.
Yeah, final winding seconds. Well, after dropping last season, they knew it was going to be a challenge to get back on top. But Hamilton Southeastern, the Royals reach the pinnacle once again. The 3rd time in 4 years.
A little bit of yard sale. We got some fans storming the field here.